Alrighty then. What's up, everybody? I can see you there. I can see you there. You can say hello. It's alright. I won't bite you. Let's see if I can move that down a tad bit. Want you to be sure to get a good look at me. Hello, Ruby Rock. Put on a nice background. Well, then I'd have to get out my lights, and I really wasn't planning on making this a real long stream. So, nice green background works for me. Oh, shit. You can see the wallpaper, though. What's up, Nazi Potato? What's happening? Yeah, I wasn't planning on coming on here for long. I just thought this Saturday, might as well just check in with you guys. I was thinking about going out and going walking with you today, but it's been kind of windy up here, to say the least. And yeah, I didn't think that you guys would really kind of appreciate hearing the wind blowing in the microphone throughout the entire stream. I look leaner. No. Hi, baby girl Jim. Why do I not see that in the chat? Must have been blocked or something. Still need a haircut. Shave it. No, I got a haircut. Look, you can see the tops of my ears and everything. I don't need a haircut. Ronnie Braun, what's happening? Cabron, Don Julio, what's happening? You couldn't tell that I got a haircut? Man, I needed one really bad because it was like sticking out on the sides, because me being the cheap guy that I am, I did not want to go and pay for a haircut. You know how much a haircut cost me? It cost me $31. Was it 31? I think it was 32 at this place. Went to some place called Sports Clips. Never been there before, but they have this upgraded haircut, you know, where they wash your hair after they cut it and give you a little back massage with the vibrating whatever. And I don't know how much they charge for that, but they give it to you for free for the first time, your first visit there. Sure, I say, yeah, I'll take it for free. Why not? Go ahead, wash my hair, give me a little back rub. Sounds good. But $32, and then on the tip on top of it, you know, they're not cheap. Let it grow into dreadlocks. I was actually thinking of letting it grow, but it was looking so horrible because I was so cheap that I didn't want to go and get a haircut, that I was like taking my shaver, my electric shaver, to try and trim down my sideburns, and I had it all jacked up. Sup, road trip? Welcome to the stream, bruh. A dude was, no, it wasn't a dude, it was a chick. It was kind of like I guess a step up from Supercuts or something like that, you know, one of them cheap haircut places, but it's like a haircut place for guys, because the people that cut your hair are females, and they have TVs in the place showing ball games. They had soccer on, which I don't mind a soccer game every now and then, but I got to be quite honest. I don't know. I've never been. Well, when I lived in England, I got into it. Watching it in Mexico, I probably watched it a little bit more, but here in the States, I never watch it. Never. You don't want the old man with a ponytail look? Yeah, a lot of guys do that actually. Yeah, don't they? Yeah, another thing too about the haircut or growing the hair long, I was thinking, I probably, it wouldn't really look good. Like, my hair on the sides is thick, but you can see I'm extremely thin up there on the top. And I just don't think it would look good with like long hair here and then like pretty much bald on top. It just to me, didn't think it wasn't going to be a good look. So I don't know if any are much of a step up. Sports clips, Floyd's. Same people that work at Great Clips. Yeah, you're probably right. They're all about the same. I mean, yeah, I prefer barbers, but all the barbers up here where I live, they're black barbers, and they're like Mexican gangsters. And it's just like, yeah, I don't want to fade, and my hair is not curly, so yeah, I decided to just go with the sports. Thank you very much, Don Julio, with the $1. Look at you, big dog, coming in with a whole dollar. God damn. Damn shit, right? Hit thumbs up. Thank you very much, dude. Yeah, guys, hit that thumbs up. Help a brother out, man. Help a brother out. Anyways, I finally broke down because I kept actually the last couple of videos or live streams I did, I'm going back and looking at myself, and I'm like, my God, I look like hell. I look like hell, man. That hair sticking out sideways just looks so funky, so bad. That I broke down. Went and got the haircut. I'm glad I did, because I think it looks a lot better. Come summertime now, yeah, there's always the possibility I might just go ahead and shave it all off again. And we're getting close to summer. Tomorrow is first day of spring, right? Or is it just that the clocks are springing forward? I don't know. Every dollar adds up. Damn right, Don Julio. Damn right. Speaking of dollars, big dollars, let me see here. Let me grab this Buy Me a Coffee link. Copy. Go back to the stream. Oh shit, where to go? Why did I go back into my YouTube studio? There. And I'll just throw this down, cha. Pin that to the top of the chat. What I'm doing here. Waiting for more summertime temps. So it's actually supposed to be getting much warmer here for the next 3 days. I think tomorrow out here in the desert is going to be like 75, if I remember correctly. Today it's like, I think I seen it was going to be 64 degrees. So still a little bit chilly and windy out here. Definitely not summertime temps, thankfully. It gets to be over 100 out here quite frequently. And I know my mom, she really doesn't want to use the air conditioner in the summer. I mean, she does. She does, but she's all about saving that electricity. And so the heater, you know, at nighttime gets turned down real low, so it's cold in the house, which I usually don't mind as long as I'm curled up underneath the covers, keeping myself warm, but it gets a little bit chilly in here. It's a little bit chilly. How's the weather been there in New Mexico? Road trip? No more snow? Has it been warm for you down there lately? I know the weather's different from the Albuquerque area, but warmer. But unfortunately, I didn't get to experience that summertime weather down there in the Silver City area. But you never know. I could be back there before you know it. Just saying. Just saying. Did you get a new neighbor, by the way? How's our little buddy Cody? How's our little buddy Cody? Let me check something out here. So I'm still losing weight. Not much. I feel like I'm not losing as much weight as I can be because I am not getting out and walking as much as I want to. I'm still eating healthy. Oh, you like that, do you? Oh my! But it's backward, isn't it? You haven't seen this before? Let me see. Is it there? That's better, right? The Donkey Show. I made that for Don Julio. He never ordered one. Bastard. Yeah, I haven't been getting out as much as I want, and it's not because I'm trying to avoid getting out and walking and exercising. I have just been working on the computer so much. I mean, there's days I'm going like from morning till night. Essentially, I mean, that's what I'm doing like every day almost. Just, I'm here in front of the PC constantly. And so I'd like to think that I'm at a point where I think, oh yeah, I'm going to go out, I'm going to get out and start walking more and getting more exercise. But then I come up with a new project. It'll get harder to lose weight as your body metabolism. I know. Oh, it'll adjust to my caloric intake. You need to do occasional refeeds to boost metabolism. You know, I've refeed. Nice name. I gotta be honest, I've been kind of wanting to make up the excuse or like just say, this one day, I just don't care. Today I'm gonna have a big fat juicy hamburger with some French fries or something like that. But I haven't done it. I have not done it. Got more certifications? No, but I have been still studying and, learning, advancing towards a course. Like the two courses I completed, the AI Essentials and the Prompting Essentials, I didn't get the certificates for that. I took those courses on Coursera, and I had no idea. I sat there giving me a 7-day trial, so I'm thinking, oh, they're free. I just banged them out. And then I was looking in my dashboard of Coursera, and I could see that I got 2 pending $50 charges if I hadn't canceled them. which I did, but you cancel within that 7-day period. You don't give them any money, you don't get the certificate. You got the free training, you got the free education, but you don't get the certification, the certificate. And I looked at those and I thought, are those worth $50? And I thought, no. I mean, you know, it was hours worth of training, but is either one of those certifications really going to make a difference on my resume? I thought, is it really worth me spending $100 to put those two things on there? And I thought, no, it's not. So, but then I've been looking at things that I wanted to take, and one of the other certifications that I most certainly want to get the certification for is the Google AI Professional Certificate. And I believe it's one of the two, either AI Essentials or AI Prompting is part of the course on a part of the AI Professional. So I already completed the course. So I'm figuring once I do pay for this certificate, for this training, for the professional course, I figure I should, by all rights, get the other one that is as part of the course as well. I did get a bunch of certificates during the training on Coursera for both of those certificates, but again, they were like, kind of worthless certificates, just saying, I finished an hour-long course on biases or, ethnic standings or whatever the hell they call it, which, is just the usual corporate crap that you got to sit through when you start a new job. So I got them, but, to me, there's like, I know they're not going to get me a job. They're not going to get me a job. Do the free ones for Claude by Anthropic. I took a look at that page, and I think a lot of those on there are most certainly worth doing. I've never actually used Claude, but, whatever. But I'm like I said in Discord, I'm going to stick to one thing at a time now. I'm not going to keep loading up the plate with projects and courses and working on the website or on Discord. It's like, my brain is like all over the place. Literally, sometimes I so many tabs open, and I'm working on so many different things at one time that I'm like, fuck, where am I? What was I doing? Daddy like King Kong, what's up, bro? Jimmy, your paycheck from your job pays my SSDI. I don't know if it does or not, Kyle. I might. Actually, turn that off so you guys ain't gonna listen to that. Come on. Do not disturb. Man, I had some salmon today, and it's coming back on me. Kyle. You guys are watching Blade, huh? You guys are waiting for the end, right? You're waiting for the death. $500 in donations in the first 30 minutes. I used to get a lot of money too when I was getting drunk on live stream. Maybe I should give this sober shit up and just start drinking again like a fish. Maybe you guys donate again. I kid. I'm not even thinking about going back to drinking. That's honestly not even in my mind. I haven't been thinking about drinking at all. Although, I told you guys I've been dreaming a lot more since I've been sober. I had some weird ass dream last night. I won't tell you all the details because you guys will think I'm freaky. But I dreamt I somewhere, and I walked into a liquor store, and I got a big bottle of Jägermeister, of all things. That's what Blade drinks. I got a big bottle of Jägermeister. Then I thought to myself as I'm walking up to the counter, I'm like, no, I don't want this. I handed it to the guy. I said, look, I'll take the smaller bottle. And he gives me the smaller bottle, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, no, I don't want that. I gave him back the bottle. But I'm dreaming about drinking, but in reality, I'm not. I'm not thinking about drinking at all. Coursera's $50 per month. They charge you per course. Yes, they charge per course. So they give you, they say it's a free 7 days. And if, it's great if you want to go in there and you want to get some free training, take a course and bang it out. You'll get the free education from their videos and documents that you'll read, and you'll take some little tests and all that. But, you're not going to get the certificate unless you're paying $50. And if you don't finish the course within that 30-day period, you're still not going to get the certificate unless you pay for the time period that you're, when you finish the course. So if it takes you 2 months to finish one course, you're going to pay $100 for it, not $50. So yeah, it's a $50 a month thing. It's the same with Google. Like I took those first 2 courses on Coursera, and I'm going to take the professional one on Coursera, but I'm taking the digital marketing and e-commerce on Google, on skills.google. But they charge the exact same thing, $50. I'm halfway through that course. In fact, I need to look at my calendar, but I know that I'm going to need to cancel that if I don't finish the damn thing. I want that certificate, because I don't know if I do or don't, honestly. I kind of took it because I thought, well, for all the stuff that I'm doing on social media, my YouTube channel, my website, Instagram, blippity blah, I thought maybe this course would be good for me. Give me a little inside scoop. Help me out with my marketing and e-commerce. And I think it is helping a bit, I suppose. But do I want the certificate? Maybe. I'm not sure yet. I'm probably going to get back to that today. Jimmy, will you one day move out of your mom's? Why do you ask that every stream, Kyle? Does it bug you that I'm living here at my mom's house, Kyle? Here to help my mother, Kyle. You want me to just leave her alone all by herself? I turned off all those things. Although maybe I should turn it back on here. Especially for Kyle. Where are you, Kyle? I know you're out there. You are, Kyle. All right, that should be active again. Yeah, I'm here helping my mother, man. You want me to just leave her alone, Kyle? Did you abandon your mom, Kyle? Did you abandon your mom, Kyle? Is that why you're trying to get me to leave my mom? Make you feel better, bro? Bruh. I didn't really like leaving my apartment, man. I had a nice little place down there, Silver City, and the price is right. $500 a month, man. You can't beat it. Unfortunately, it'll probably be gone. Be gone by the time I ever do leave here. But God knows if I'll really go back to New Mexico anyways. You helped your mom out with projects today. What did you do? Leave her house? That was the project. I kid, Kyle. I kid. That's good of you, Kyle. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Hello, Perump. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, so, anywho, I am still sober. I am still losing weight, but I'm down to 32.2 pounds. But I've been now at 32 pounds lost for probably about 3 days, 3 days. And it's just kind of screeched to a halt. But I haven't been, like I said, I haven't been out walking. Glad your diet or way of eating and everything is falling in line. And what 80 days sober now about? I suppose I'm about 80 days sober now. I actually don't know. I think the last time I streamed, it probably is 80 days, because I think the last time I streamed it was 77 days sober, so I think that was 3 days ago. Yeah, what a difference, though. I mean, it's not just the losing weight part. It's like up here, man, my head, I'm just in such a better place, you know, being able to actually think. My head is not, you know, all foggy, and I can concentrate, and I actually, doing things that I want to do. Unlike before, it was mainly just like thinking about things that I wanted to do, but then never accomplishing them, or even trying to. Or if I did, I'd start the project and then stop. Do I have numbness in any part of my body? I don't know, Kyle. I can't feel my body, man. Kyle, no, not at the moment. Sometimes I do, though. Sometimes I do. Not recently, though, to be quite honest. I think the last real problem I was having with my body was my fingers constantly shaking, and I haven't looked at that in the longest time, but they pretty much seem like steady as a rock now. They used to be constantly twitching. I mean, especially these 3 fingers. I mean, actually, yeah, now that I'm doing that and I have my hand out there and I touch them, they are slightly numb on the tips, but very, very slightly numb, but much better than what they used to be. Penis is numb from too much fapping. Diabetic neuropathy. What is that, Kyle? I have no idea, Kyle. Are you gonna lose toes like Blade? Are you gonna be joining us from your wheelchair on stream? Diabetic foot. Yeah, you got the same fucking shit that Blade does. You better cut out the booze, Kyle. You're gonna end up just like Blade. You're gonna end up having body parts cut off. And next thing you know, you're gonna have a stump for a leg. You're gonna be walking with crutches or rolling around in a wheelchair. And once they start cutting off your body parts, or your feet or your toes, then they start chopping off whole parts, Kyle. Chop off your feet, calf, your thigh. Then before you know it, you're dead. You gotta lay off the sauce, bro. Lay off the sauce. People would have bought those. I don't know that they would give them to you. Even if they are your toes or body parts, say you had something else cut off, I don't think the hospital would give them to you. I think they would claim that they're like a biohazard or some crap like that. So, but yeah, there's so many sick puppies that watch Blade. I would not doubt one bit that somebody would buy those toes, man. I actually took a quick look at AP2 today, and there was an old picture of his big toe on there, and man, I was just like, oh, fucking gross and just disgusted. And, like, knowing, I mean, that guy's known, we've all known for years now just how bad off that guy was. But him knowing just how bad he was and did absolutely nothing about it and continues to march down that road just goes to show he doesn't care. he's looking to die. Did you get your watch set up for your walks? Yeah. Sure, no. Actually, I don't know how to bring up the apps. I haven't looked. Damn, I thought I charged this thing fully, but it's already down at 37. Maybe I didn't charge it very well. It says it's still got a whole day left. It's at 37%, and it says I still have just 3 minutes short of 24 hours left in the watch. I honestly have not been playing with this thing at all yet. Still, I wear the thing every day. So far, I've had 1,200 steps. You guys probably can't see that shit. But I have not been playing with it. I literally, everything I've been doing has been on the internet, on my computer, and not much else, man. Not much else. Your sugar levels are good. A1C at 6.3. I don't know what any of that stuff is, Kyle. I've heard at A1C here on my channel before, I do believe. Because I think people were thinking I, too, was diabetic. But I've never been told I'm diabetic. I think at one point someone said I could be pre-diabetic. Or I was like on that border of being pre-diabetic. They said if you lose weight, you change that around. I think they said that about a lot of things, like, different conditions. Lose weight, and that'll go away. I think they said that about my cholesterol, which I was seeing that doctor before I got off the streets in December of 24. And I was pretty heavy then, I'm sure. I was doing a lot of walking, living on the streets, but I was drinking a lot and I was eating a lot of fast food. So I imagine I was still pretty heavy, close to, where I started just losing weight this time. Somewhere probably around 270, I bet. Now I'm 237.7, I believe. Let's see. Actually, here. Oh, can't look anywhere. I don't know if it shows me on my phone. Actually, I would. Oh, I didn't know that was. Oh. I guess do not disturb. When I turn that on there, it turns on here too. I didn't know that. Let's see if I can find my apps. This looks like Samsung Health app. It is. It says I've walked 1,215 steps today. There's my sleep, my energy score. Steps. Activity, sleep, nutrition, other. Where's my weight? It's on my phone. I actually look at my phone all the time. There's so much crap on here that how am I supposed to know where to find this stuff? activity, nutrition, see what's under other, cycle, health, shortcuts, what the hell does that say? My heart rate, oh, it's currently 74 beats per minute, 75. Is that good? I don't know. Whatever. Not important right now. Let me turn on a light. Actually, you know, my back has been hurting because even though I got this TV in front of me, I guess my eyes are getting bad, or maybe I'm just trying to get into details. I'm constantly leaning over, and my back has been killing me from leaning over. I just can't, you know, if I could get the mouse like way back here, then I'd be good. But I'm using these card tables, I guess you could call them. There's these plastic metal tables you get from Walmart for just under 40 bucks. I've had one down in Mexico, in Rosarito. I had one in my apartment in New Mexico. In fact, I'm pretty sure one of these is actually one of those tables from New Mexico. I didn't have more than one in New Mexico. But I had one at Laura's house, which she decided to keep. Sweet, sweet Laura. Just keep walking, do 1 hour every day, same time, like after you eat. Yeah, you know, I have been still watching like these videos on healthy eating and habits and whatnot, and I see all the time in videos people saying, yeah, you should go for a 15-minute walk after you eat. But I haven't gone on one walk. I haven't gone on one walk after I ate that I can recall that I did on purpose. Especially, you know, I cook dinner for my mom usually between 6 and 7 o'clock at night. She seems to like to eat like around 7-ish. I've been trying to make sure that I eat 3 hours, at least 3 hours before I go to bed, because that's something else that I heard. It's good, you know, let your body digest all your food. That way your liver can burn the fat while you're sleeping, and God knows what else, you know, that's good for eating 3 hours before you go to bed. But since my mom likes to eat so late, I often eat late. And by the time we do eat, it's always dark outside, and it gets cold up here in this high desert. Elevation really isn't that high here. I'm going to guess it's 2,500 feet, maybe. But it does get cold up here. And I guess any excuse not to go. Any excuse. I would rather be here on the computer doing my thing. I feel like I'm getting a lot done. I am getting a lot done. And I do feel like I'm getting to the point where I think I'm going to be able to start getting out more. I was looking at weights the other day on Facebook Marketplace. I think it was day before yesterday. People want like pretty much nearly the same amount of money you can buy new weights for in Walmart. I was like, and they're all rusty or dirty. I'm like, fuck, I'm not buying those things for the same price that I could buy them new for. So I have not bought any weights. But damn, Facebook started spying on me. You know, as soon as I went to Instagram yesterday, I'm flipping through, and the first thing starts popping up is ads for weight sets. Like, son of a bitch. So yesterday I locked down not only my PC, my browser, try and cut that stuff out, change my DNS, and going through VPN, and I just, I don't want to be targeted, if you know what I'm saying. Jimmy, I was sitting in a chair in the doctor's office and my heartbeat was 100 beats per minute. Well, Kyle, why is that? I know you're overweight, right? I mean, I haven't seen you in a long time, but every time I have seen you, I think you kind of look like me, overweight, if not more. How much do you weigh, Kyle? I imagine that the weight has to do with that. Do you have high blood pressure, Kyle? I don't know. It's painful if I take a long walk. Well, with those feet, yeah, I would imagine so. Whatever you call that again. What was it? Diabetic neuropathy or something like that? Yeah, I've heard that before about diabetics, that's like their feet hurt. Like my father, I heard, got diabetes, and I think my mom was saying that they were at the penitentiary one time visiting my brother, and somebody stepped on my dad's foot. He about screamed bloody murder because of his diabetic feet hurt him so bad. But I've heard that about other people before. Jimmy, your smartphone mic listens to you. Yeah, Kyle. Your computer listens to you too, Kyle. Better be careful. Better be careful. Don Julio's listening to you right now too, Kyle. Don Julio's watching every move you make. Every move you make. Am I just a desktop green screen streamer now? No, Kyle. You know that ain't true, Kyle. What if I was, Kyle? Would you not watch Kyle? Kyle. Hey, Kyle. Don Julio's watching. Don Julio's probably sending him videos of himself doing that. Did you end up paying for gas? Yeah, I bought gas. Didn't you see the post I made in Discord yesterday? What's that today? I think that was yesterday. I paid $5.45 per gallon. My car was on empty, and I just kept saying, I'll fill up later. You know, I had 2 bars, and then I got down to 1 bar, so I kind of was thinking, yeah, it's really about time that I get out and I get myself some gasoline. And then, of course, the war had started. I knew gas was going to be going up, but I still didn't really pay much mind to it. I didn't care. And then when I went to the gas station yesterday, regular, unleaded gas, I guess they don't even sell regular anymore, it's just unleaded, was $5.45 per gallon. That jumped up like $1. $1 since the war started. And it's horrible. I talked to Emily, I think, the other day. I asked her, we talked about gas, and she's like, yeah, it's almost $3 here. I told her it's over $5 here. I can't believe we're paying nearly $2.50 more than what they pay in New Mexico per gallon. No, I didn't drive away. I've been putting I could have found gas at a cheaper place for sure, but There are no gas stations that are close by to my mother's house because she lives in the boondocks. In fact, the closest gas station is down the road, mile and a half, maybe 2 miles. And it's a mobile station. Everybody knows mobile gas costs more money because, well, it's better gas. You don't have to worry about water in your gas or, junk floating around or them, giving you crappy gas. I'm keeping this car. I want to keep my car in good running condition, so I put the good gas in it. I pay the little bit extra to ensure my motor stays clean and stays running. So I could have found it cheaper. There is an Arco, probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 miles away, but I'd rather just spend the extra 20 cents per gallon or whatever to get the good stuff. $160 to fill your truck today, about 120 USD. Holy crap. How many gallons does that take? Mine, I put in, I think it was 10.5 gallons, if I remember correctly, around that. And it cost me $56 and change, I believe, for 10 gallons. It's like ridiculous. But at least I know with that little car out there, it gets really good gas mileage. I'm hardly driving it at all, so that gas is going to last me a really long time. So I won't have to be filling up anytime soon. You have more taxes thanks to Newsom? No, well, yes and no. I mean, California has always taxed the hell out of its citizens. California has the highest gas prices in the U.S. for one reason, because of the Democrats who have run this state into the ground. I believe each gallon sold in California, there's 68 cents per gallon in taxes on top of the gas price. California has a ton of oil and gas here, off the coast and on shore. But they haven't drilled here. I mean, we still have pump jacks all over the place, but no new wellheads because everybody's green. We're still using petroleum. We're still using gas and natural gas and all that stuff. But California decides it's a better idea. Instead of us getting our own gas, we'll just pay through the nose to ship it in from some other place. And then we're going to tax the crap out of it on our citizens and tell them that it's for fixing the roads. You should see the roads here. They're an absolute mess. But everybody just keeps voting Democrat. Actually, a large portion of the state, more rural part of the state, is Republican or right-leaning. It's just all the big cities, San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Diego, they're all lefties. All the people in the big cities say, well, free shit. Give me free stuff. Do we have a $1.15 gas tax? I wouldn't doubt it. I had recently heard, though, it's 68 cents per gallon. Either way, 68 cents, $1.50, it's too much. And the money's not going where it's supposed to be going. All those taxes are supposed to be supposedly to fix the roads. I'm sure they have taxes in there for other things that they claim that they were going to fund with that money. But obviously the money isn't going where it's supposed to. They always find money for, for their pet projects and to give away to illegal aliens and stuff like that. And But to fund the things that they're actually taxing us for, forget about it. No, it's not happening. Yeah, I could go on and on about that wasted money by the California government. You know, the homeless situation, where'd all that money go? Where did the money go for the bullet train where there wasn't even 1 foot of track laid down? Charlie White, Charlie, what's happening, bro? Yeah, there's tons and tons of things. The list is too long to name. I should run for governor. Yes, I should run for president. Am I e-begging on YouTube? Have you heard me ask you for money, Kyle? Have you heard me say, God, I really need your money today. I really need your money. I need you to reach deep into your heart and your pocketbook and dig deep, brother. Dig deep. Help a guy out, man. Help a brother out. Buy a guy a taco. No, don't do that. You guys probably would donate for that. You'd probably donate for a triple baconator, large French fries, and a Frosty. But for me, or any other reason, forget about it. If you're healthy, forget about it. You're going to do something that's bad for you. If you're going to drink and eat like a pig, then we'll send you donos. But this healthy shit, this just don't fly. This don't fly. Make America hobo again? Yeah. Hobo nation. That's right. Everybody's got to be a hobo, bro. Everybody. It's a hobo mindset, man. Hobo mindset. Kyle, since you've asked me a million questions, all stupid ones, Kyle. Salad fun. Thank you, Frenchie. Shit. $3 Canadian. Let me give you a heart and a thumbs up. Now we're talking, and for a salad even. Didn't even say go get a beer or a hamburger. Thank you, Frenchie. Thank you. You a hell of a guy. Still crying about the holes in the shoes for school. Oh, look, we got a troll. Bringing up the past. Talk about living in the past, man. Bro, you heard a story one time and look, you're still... When was that? God, that must have honestly been 4 or 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago, and you're still on about that, bro. So part of my life, that story, the shoe story, was actually from when I was 12. I was 12 years old, and you're bringing up my past. Get a life, bro. Get a life. Back at Mom's trailer, loser. How am I a loser being here helping my mom? Explain that to me. Help me figure that out. Help me figure that out, bro. People feel better when they can... If that's a put down, we'll just have at it. Have at it. I mean, I don't know how that's a put down. Me sharing something that happened in my life, nearly, 46 years ago. He's not hurting my feelings, trust me. Trust me. Jimmy, do you shower sitting down or in a shower? No, my mom, she's got two bathrooms here. There's a bathtub in my bathroom, but there's no shower head. And I do not take baths anymore, believe it or not. Uh, so I shower in my mom's shower, but she does have a medical chair in there, but no, I never sit on it. Sometimes I put my feet up on top of it so I can wash my feet, but or I set my shampoo on it or my soap, but I never actually sit on it. You know, there's been times, for sure, I've been probably my weight, my back be hurting so much I couldn't get down to wash my damn feet, so I'd have to sit down. That was one of the reasons that I bought in that fifth wheel. The fifth wheel had a little, like, seat in the shower. I could sit down in it, and that was my back was a lot worse back then. She don't need help, however you need her. How do I need her, bro? In what fashion? Please enlighten us, since you know so much about me and you know what I need. You know what I need. I know what you need. You need to go fuck yourself. What do you know? A night stream. I guess it is night. Oh shit, 6 o'clock too. I have to go cook for mom soon enough. Bliss, what's happening? What is happening? That fifth wheel was a beauty. Yeah, I just seen it the other day too. I was going through some pictures and I was like, man, that was nice. That was a nice fifth wheel, bro. That was a nice one. Cooking stream? Maybe I'm using the phone. I'm not streaming from the laptop, so I'm not cooking up anything special. I got some chicken tenderloins. I was thinking I'm gonna put a little olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic, some, I don't know, smoked paprika on them. My mom is going to have some leftover mashed potatoes I made her recently. And some biscuits and gravy. I made her biscuits and gravy this morning, and man, I wanted some of that. I was like, I love biscuits and gravy, but I was like, I'll take a little taste test from the spoon, you know. But I didn't have any because I know the flour in the gravy not going to be good for me. The bread, the biscuit, not good for me. Just going to make me gain weight. So I didn't do it. I got self-control, baby. I ain't going to lose weight by cheating all the time, so. Oh yeah, time change is tomorrow. Tomorrow I gotta move the clocks forward. Spring forward. Food stamps came in, huh? Bro, food stamps. I was on food stamps when I was living on the streets in San Diego. That was a year and 4 months ago. Year and 4 months ago. Ozzy Wolfhound, you out of here? You alright, bruh? So no more burritos? No, when I first started this, the health kick, I wasn't on a diet. I'm still not on a diet. I don't consider myself to be on a diet. I'm just eating healthy and watching what I eat. But when I first started this back in January sometime, I made me and my mom some burritos, but you know, I kind of made it healthy. I made it with these tortillas that were, what are they called? Something like carb cutters, I think, something like that. Anyways, I put ground beef in there, and beef is good for you. I put refried beans, good fiber, those are good for you. Put in some vegetables. I don't remember what I put, but yeah, I made it healthy. But that's a good idea. I should make some of those because it's been a while, and I do love me some Mexican food. But no, I've not been going out to any Mexican restaurants and eating tacos, burritos, or hamburgers. I haven't been going out to restaurants at all. Honestly, every meal I eat is at home. Either I cook it, or it's a salad, or I'm eating like celery with some peanut butter on it, or yogurt and berries, or boiled eggs, those frozen healthy meals. I watch what I eat all the time. Yeah, I have been thinking a lot about, I want to get another camera, or get something to hold my phone like above the oven so that I can film myself as I do cook. Because I cook all the time. And I think one of the things that would be good for me to do is put up like healthy cooking on the channel. And although my meals that I cook, they're healthy, but it's I don't know. Whatever, it's just an idea. It's just an idea. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. Bye, loser, you bored. Bro, you bored us. You bored us. Get a life. Seek help. Imagine, man. Imagine that guy's, how pathetic his life must be. Gosh, I think I'll go in here to Jimi the Hobo's channel and I'm going to bring up everything I can possibly think of that he said or done in the last decade, and I'm going to show him. It's like I shared all this shit with you guys. It's like nothing that guy's saying is a secret. I mean, all of the rest of his shit, I'm sure he told plenty of lies like, where's your welfare? Where's your welfare, Brian? Brian on welfare. Haven't been for a long time. Jimi ads suck. Well, you know what, Kyle? Life is a bitch sometimes. Get yourself an ad blocker. Get yourself Google Premium or whatever it's called. Or, actually, I pay for premium, but I probably shouldn't because I know what I'm using. What am I using here? I'm using uBlock Origin Lite extension in the browser, and that I'm pretty sure would block the YouTube ads. But I don't know. How can we get food stamps? Snap. Everybody else gets them. I pay for it. It's my turn. Just go in there and tell them, hey, I need some food stamps. I was homeless, so I didn't have a problem getting food stamps. You're living on the streets, that's all you got to do. Say, I'm homeless. I need some help. They'll give you food stamps. I could turn off the ads, but I'm not going to. I don't make any money doing this, man. And even the money that I make with ads is like pennies. So I got to make some money somehow when I'm doing this. But ain't making dollars, don't make sense. Don't make dollars, don't make sense. Ozzy told me one to stop commercials. Anybody remember? Yeah, the Brave browser. You could use that. Actually, I don't know if it works or not, to be quite honest, because I've been paying for YouTube Premium for years. I couldn't even tell you how long it's been. In fact, it's been so long that when they first started offering it, it was called YouTube Red. And then they changed it to, I think, YouTube Premium. You watching me on 65-inch TV. Cool.
My chubbers. My chub, chub, chub.
You need it. I don't need it. Like I said, I haven't been on that shit since 2024, December 2024. I'm not on it. If I was on it, I would tell you. If you really needed to know. How much do I pay for YouTube Premium? I think it's $13.99 a month. But I'll snap. My browser just crashed on me. Yeah, I think it's $13.99 a month. But you get more than just being able to go ad-free on YouTube. You can download videos. So say you're going camping, you want to download some videos and you're somewhere where that doesn't have a cell signal, or you're going on an air flight. You want to download some podcasts or videos. You can download them to your phone in the YouTube app. Open up the YouTube app and you've got entertainment for yourself. You can also, what I do a lot is I'll listen to podcasts or whatever, videos, boring videos to help myself fall asleep. And you can turn off the screen and they'll just keep playing. You know, normally if you're looking at YouTube on an app, on your phone, the YouTube app, if you turn off the screen, the video stops. The audio stops, but not with premium. So yeah, and plus I think they give you access to YouTube Music, which I don't even really know. I've never used YouTube Music. I figure I could make my own music list right here on YouTube, or just click a playlist. You know, I'm not really sure if anybody actually uses YouTube Music, but there's some other benefits. I find it's well worth it, especially because, you know, I spend so much time on YouTube, whether I'm streaming or not. I mean, it doesn't matter when I'm streaming because I'm not watching the video. I do get paid to watch videos. Oh, not to get paid to watch them? No, unfortunately you don't. But I get paid when you watch my videos. Not a lot, but I do get paid. Let me give you guys a good idea what I make, and which is not much. Trust me. Let's just go look, because they pay. It's different for every video that you upload. Depends upon how many people watch it and stuff like that. So, like the last video that I made, that I uploaded, was that one where I was telling you about the certificates that I was doing. That video was 6 minutes and 19 seconds. 300 people, 304 people have watched that video. I made 95 cents. 95 cents. That's how little I get paid on YouTube. So, yeah. And when people don't donate here, I'm like, shit, yeah, I'm leaving those ads on, man, because otherwise I ain't making anything. I ain't making anything. Let's see. Let's look at a live stream, actually. So my last live stream, hardly anyone watched that one. There were 217 views on that live stream. I got 79 cents. I'm gonna be a millionaire before I know it. A millionaire. That original video when I very first started YouTube, I no ideas how many views I had on that thing back in the day when I got my very first YouTube check was $800. And I know the bulk of that came from that very first video that I made. And on my other following videos, they had a lot of views too, but not anywhere like that very first one. Let me come back to the chat. Adds up, nickel and dimes a buck. That's right, man. It does. Especially when they get donos, you know, like Don Julio said. It all adds up. Buck at a time, man. Buck at a time. Do 8 minutes or longer, you can insert mid-rolls. You know, I honestly used to, yeah, I'm sure you probably still can. You can actually insert ads throughout the entire video, pick where you want them to play. Yeah, you had the mid rolls. I used to have them banner ads. I don't know if they still have those. There are numerous different ways that you could have ads throughout your videos, but maybe that's something that I should take more serious. I just don't, because I know I'm not really making any money from those ads. Maybe, yeah, I could make a little bit more if I start paying attention and adding more ads or picking different ads or whatever. But nowadays, I just turn on monetization for the video, and that's it. I let them handle everything else. I just say, yes, monetize this content, and I'm done. I'm good. How much did you make on your last AdSense paycheck? My last AdSense paycheck, you only get a check if you meet their threshold, which is $100. So you have to make at least $100. It's been a while since I got a payment from them. Let's go have a look though, when that was. Showing here, payments info. The majority of my money has always come from donos, and as everybody knows, I've never gotten much in the way of super chats, super thanks, super stickers, anything like that. It's always been TTS and media. That's my payments info. When was the last time I got paid? All transactions. Well, I think they would show me some kind of history here of payments. This says payments account, YouTube. Payments, we can go back to this tab. What's under here? Nothing. I don't know. Whatever. I can tell you what the last payment was. It was $103.46. When it was, I don't know. It's been a while though. Several months. I'm actually still looking, but I don't think I'm going to find it. Their website isn't very well. Oh, actually, maybe this will tell me. Nope, that didn't tell me. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that didn't tell me either. All transactions, earnings, payments this year. Oh wait, maybe I don't want it this year. I want the previous year. My last payment from YouTube was in August of last year. That's how little money I make on here. Right now, I've got a balance sitting in my AdSense account for $49.41. This last month, I made about $30. So, yeah, I'll have about $80 in my account in a few days. I think on the 12th is when they usually update how much money you have in the account. You'd make 20 cents more, but 10 minutes doing it? No, wouldn't it? It only takes like a few seconds to put those ads in there. It doesn't take any time at all. Soft White Underbelly had so many ads that were constantly. Well, that guy pays the people that he interviews, and he also, you know, pays bills for people. He takes care of them. He buys them food. You know, that guy does a lot. So you really can't fault that guy for making money any way he can, because he's most certainly giving back to the community at large, even across the United States. Let me close my blinds. We go chat with Mom for a second, see if she's. Yeah, I know she's got to be getting about ready to eat. I give about another 10 minutes. Miles kept you going during the Chicks era? You mean the Helica era? No, Miles he's a big time donator for years, even well before Helica came into the picture, or after Helica was out of the picture. I got videos still. Some may be public on my channel. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's some pretty old ones that are up. But I got videos from way back. And I can see Miles donating back then. A lot of people, man. A lot of people have left, too, that were donors that we just don't see anymore. Oh. Bring back sensitive memories. Bless. Helica was in here a couple streams back, whatever it was, a few streams back. We're getting on, I guess. You know, we're friendly. I've always said that Helica, if she wanted to come back in here and talk, she was welcome to. We don't talk like one-on-one personally. We're not exchanging emails or messages on social media or whatever, but if she wanted to come in here and chat, she's more than welcome to. I know for a fact she'd unblocked me on Instagram. She'd come in, she was speaking about how she had lost 80 pounds, and I wanted to have a look, because I went over to Instagram and seen that she'd unblocked me, and I seen her. I sent her a message that day. I told her, hey, you look good. Something else. That was about it. I said about two sentences, and that was it. Haven't heard from her. No, actually, I did talk to her another time. I won't tell you about that. But it was, that too was like two sentences. We're not talking. Don't get any ideas. I'm sure people were probably already thinking that when they seen Helica in the chat. Jimmy and Helica are secretly talking. They're getting back together. I knew it. They're getting back together. They're going to be down in Puerto Vallarta in no time. You were getting a lot of $100 donos, $50 donos. I know you gave up a lot of $100 donos. Yeah, back in the day, once upon a time, I made some good money on YouTube. And ever since I left living on the streets, the donos went. When I'm doing bad, you know, and I'm getting drunk, when I'm homeless, when I'm whatever, doing something bad, eating shit food, getting fat, money's flowing, boy. But if I'm getting healthy, doing good shit for myself, forget about it. Forget about the donos, man. You're doing good. Fuck you, Jimmy. Why do people donate to an empty chair on Blade Stream? I don't know. That guy makes a lot of money for what he does. That's for damn sure. What's up, Looster? Helica ending up at a dude's house in Newburgh, New York was diabolical. Yeah, she got me on that one, I gotta tell you. I thought for sure she was coming back down there to TJ. I think that was the plan. We were gonna see. I don't know what the fuck we were gonna do. Honestly, all I remember is like calling the video chat with her, and she's in the hotel room with the troll. When you lose all your weight and get those new choppers, it's on, baby. Yeah, that's right. Damn right. Is my nose like really red, or is it the light? Looks like my nose is like really red today. Maybe not. Is that house the house you were born in? No. My mom bought this. This is a double wide trailer. She bought this about 10 years ago. I think 9-10 years ago. And yeah, I didn't grow up in one primary place. When I moved around a lot as a kid. A lot. I mean, a lot. Last thing you thought she'd end up at a troll's house. Actually, before that ever happened, you know, I think everybody, at least I was thinking it already, because she was over on the troll channels and talking with the trolls. In fact, the troll was making videos saying, oh, you know, hell, like, I don't remember exactly, but yeah, they were leading on to that. She was going to go out there to be at his place. The enemy she ended up with was bizarre. Oh, that guy? Yeah. I think all trolls are a little bit weird. Well, most trolls. My trolls are just like super fucking toxic to just make fucking shit up. For the most part. And they just like dwell on the past. Like, oh yeah, well, you know, you did this. So, you know, I'm never gonna let you forget it. It's like, who gives a fuck, dude? I don't. Get over it. I know I did. Did you see Rosie meet Trump? Get out. Really? Last time you seen me, I was at my brother's house, his barbecue. I think you're probably talking about my brother Mike up in at his house in the mountains. Did we have a barbecue that night? I don't recall. I imagine that's what you're talking about, because I don't think I've streamed from any of my other brothers' houses. That was years ago. Yeah, the moment I located a house, shut the fuck up. Yeah. Well, I think at that moment also he was done with that whole shit, because then I had exposed Helica and, you know, being over there with him. You know, she I don't remember exactly what happened, but she kept the bullshit up and the lies, whatever what was going on pissed me off, and so I'm like, oh, fuck you, bitch. You know what? That call that you made from within his house, I'm gonna expose that shit. And yeah, he kicked her out of there, kicked her out on her ass. So whatever, I didn't care. God, I was being fucking vindictive. I was like, I don't give a shit about you anymore. Hello, Carrie. How are you, Carrie? How are you? We've missed you so. All right, let's go ask Mom. Well, I don't need to ask her. I'm quite sure she's gonna be ready. I'll be ready. I mean, I'll be back in a minute. I don't need to take you out there to ask her this. Maybe I'll cook when you get out. Mom's just gonna have a shower. She's gonna scrub it. Oh, thank God. I kid. Man, too many fucking ads. Don Julio, you tell us how rich you are. You don't pay for YouTube Premium, bro? Come on, man. You're paid from, I still get paid when you watch from YouTube Premium, too. Don't get paid as much. I haven't looked at that in forever either, but I definitely get paid by more from displaying ads than I get paid by views from people that are watching with YouTube Premium. You get like I want to say maybe about 40% of what you would get earning from ads being displayed. I don't even know if they show those metrics anymore. I actually haven't seen that anywhere in a long time. Usually they have something in the YouTube studio and it shows you like each day how much money you're making, or you could go and look at the analytics for each video, but you know, I've got probably hundreds, if not thousands again, of videos. So I don't look at that. I can't be bothered. What's up, Zofo? Zofo, the man, flirt with Rube. Get some, Rube. Get some. Yeah, I'm cooking. As soon as my mom gets out of the shower, she's gonna jump in the shower right now. Oh, I wanted to see something. Matter of fact, look at this while I'm fucking shit post. I set up some webhook to announce that I'm live streaming in Discord. By the way, if you don't know, I'm sure you guys probably all know because you're all regulars. Never get any new people in here. Discord is sticking around. It's going to stay for till summertime. Discord is supposed to implement its age verification in summertime. Maybe then I will move us off of Discord or continue mirroring comments from my website, chat.jimmythehobo.com. Although I've removed all the links, like from the description, from my website. I'm not directing people to my website for the chat. Although if you clicked on any of the links for community on my website, it will take you to Discord. So we'll just see what happens with that. But join us. If you're not on Discord, join us. It's still there. It's still cooking. People are chit-chatting, sharing jokes, news, and stuff like that. Still doing lift around LA. I haven't done a lift in LA for years. Last time I did a lift in LA was when I had that red Hyundai, the one that got left at the airport. You got to do a vertical stream to gain people there. Well, actually, it's supposed to be in both vertical and horizontal, but I think, I'll go look at that right now. I think that has to be turned on for every stream. And I don't know if it'll come on now. Let's see. Here I am. No, that's kind of create, go live, manage. There's the stream. There's the chat. Stream settings. Oh, there it is. Yeah, but it's grayed out. Automatically generated vertical crowd version for the shorts feed. So yeah, maybe that had to have been turned on before the start of the stream, but I can't turn it on during the stream. It's grayed out. No chance to do that. So, but YouTube started allowing that not too long ago. But I tried. In fact, I don't know if you guys remember, I was doing a stream. I don't know, a few streams back. I started a stream using the YouTube app, thinking that I would be able to do the stream in vertical and horizontal. Well, it was only going in vertical, and I didn't want to do that. I'd been on like 3 minutes and nobody showed up. Notifications weren't going out. And whatever, I ended the stream. And then I started up Prism. Been doing DoorDash. It's been good in Miami. Yeah. Yeah, I know some people that are doing that and Uber Eats and been doing all right with that. You guys talking about Becky Big Hands being with Blade? Blade's probably lucky that he got away from her because she has a history of dead exes. She's taken out a few guys. Blade probably would have been dead already. Becky Big Hands is like the Black Widow of IRL. We all watch on our computer? No, actually, the majority of people who watch my live streams are watching on their phones. Like, I want to say 46%. In fact, I'll tell you exactly how much. I was kind of shocked by that too, because I personally, of course I got a phone and I got a computer. I would much rather watch on a computer than watch on a phone. I'm going to go here into my YouTube studio, to the analytics, to my audience tab. I will scroll down here. 43.6% people Out of all my videos, whether they're videos, shorts, or live, 43% are watching on a mobile phone. Only 31% watch on a computer. 17% watch on a TV, and 7.5% are on a tablet. For the live streams, yeah, it's about the same. Actually, mobile phone 43.2%, computer 30.5%, TV 17.9%, tablet 17.7% or 7.7%. Excuse me. So yeah, it is not most people watching on a computer, which I'm really kind of quite surprised. I'm quite surprised. Beck is the Black Widow? Shock. Yeah. Yeah, she. Husband, dead. Willie Two Guns, dead. I think there was another person too, but I don't know who it was. Yeah, she doesn't have a great history of men staying alive when she's with them. Listen on my phone at work. And a lot of people tell me that, and they just like to listen. Don't even watch. They got the stream on, they just listen. Don't watch. Outside and in the shower, phone. Inside the house, I watch it a lot. Outside in the shower? Well, where do you live? Either you're in a really tropical place and you're next to the beach and showering outside, or you're in the boonies, you're a redneck, your ma's pouring a bucket of water over your head as you rub some lye soap on you. Beck took chicken soul. She might have. She might have. Hit the motherfucker like, yeah, help a brother out. Help a brother out, would you? Would you? Can a guy get at least a like? It helps out the algorithm. More thumbs up, more comments, more it shows that you guys love me, man. Doesn't just show me, it shows the YouTube algorithm. Then they'll show it to more people. Show my channel, show the stream to more people. Honestly, I don't really get new viewers doing these live streams. It's one of the reasons, like, kind of shying away from doing live streams. I got a number of reasons to shy away from live streams. It takes up a lot of my time. Don't make any money. I don't find it as enjoyable anymore. And the only way I could draw new people to my channel is by making videos and uploading them to my channel. If I do that, I get new viewers. If I live stream, I don't get new viewers. I only have my base that I've already established over the years. Very rarely do we get somebody in here. And they're probably like finding me on rentfree.live or something like that. Because I'm not even on IP2 of .net or .online anymore at all. No, I'm not restarting the stream just to go vertical. Lose almost all the viewers, and I'm not really, no. I was actually only thinking about staying on here for an hour, but since we'll cook, I guess I can do that. In fact, I guess we can go start prepping the chicken so it'll be ready to throw into the air fryer when Mom gets out of the shower. Get new people by going vertical. Yeah, well, I just got to remember to turn that on before every stream, I guess. I had to set a reminder. I was actually thinking about doing that today, setting up a workflow for when I'm going to upload videos or go live, because sometimes I forget stuff. I used to have a bot that would announce that I'm live to Discord, but they charge for that. So I don't pay for that anymore. But now I've set up a webhook, and I did that today, and that's not working. So I'll have to figure that out after the stream. See what's going on with that. But I won't. Well, I am paying for that, but it's much cheaper than paying for the bot. What else? I forget to post in Discord, let you guys know stream. Sometimes I forget to post the links in the description, whatever. So I'm trying to automate my life for when I do go on YouTube. Have bots do it for me, or agents. What do you think is the #1 money-making method? Content? Well, you can make a lot of money in content, sure, if you get a lot of views, which that could really happen for anybody's channel. You make one video, if you're already monetized and you get a unicorn video that gets 1 million views, you're going to make a nice chunk of change. But I don't know, there's so many different ways that you can make money on YouTube. It's not just from views. You could get memberships from viewers, which I've never been allowed to offer memberships on the YouTube channel because I've had so many strikes and warnings, and I get copyright claims for music playing in the background. But I've been trying to change all that around by not allowing TTS and not allowing media any longer on my channel. So I have a strike on the channel right now. Hopefully when that goes away, when does that go away? I think it was May. Let me take a quick look. But I'm hoping when that does go away that it'll allow me to start offering memberships. Expires March 21st, so it actually goes away soon. Oh, I have a warning, though, that doesn't expire until May 5th, so I won't be able to offer them until after May 5th. If they give them up to me, which they might not. They might look at my channel history, all my past videos, and say, no, you can't be trusted, bro, because you know, look at your history. You got all these copyright claims and strikes and warnings. So, but to make up for that, I do offer memberships on Discord now. Yay. And I've set up a channel where you can sign up for them. You get lots of new privileges on Discord. Yay. You get some inside info behind the scenes before other people know. I need to get better on that. I do have a couple members on that already. If you want to check it out, join Discord or click on the membership.info room. There's loads of other ways, though. You can sell merch. You can do the memberships. You get sponsorships. You can do affiliate marketing. You can, like Cash App. I got Cash App on there. Somebody want to send a guy $1. I got a pin to the top of the chat. I got support the channel with Buy Me a Coffee. You can send a dono through there. So there's loads and loads of different ways that you can make money on YouTube. You don't have to depend upon YouTube AdSense, which for my channel, I most certainly do not depend upon AdSense. It's nice when the money adds up and I do get the $100 check, which I imagine probably next month I'll get a $100 check, or just over $100, but whatever. It beats a poke in the eye with a sharp stick, if you know what I'm saying. I'm not having broccoli tonight. You're talking about your dinner? You're having a stir fry, brown rice? I'm having chicken. I often have broccoli with my chicken, but tonight I'm having carrots, baby carrots. That's it. Baby carrots and chicken. My mom is having mashed potatoes with sausage gravy, what was left over from the her biscuits and gravy she had this morning. I would love to have some mashed potatoes with sausage gravy, but it's not good for me, so I will be having any. Gotta go live every day consistently. You're right. I'm very much considering just cutting out live streaming or not hardly do it at all because it's not worth my time. This is not worth my time whatsoever. I do it because I like it, but I mean, talk about money, live streaming is not worth that for me anymore. And it eats into my day. I honestly, I'd rather be on the computer working on my projects, to be quite honest. I mean, today I feel good about streaming. I don't know. I'm feeling. Otherwise, I would have cut it off by now. And in fact, before I start a stream, I say, yeah, I'll go on for like an hour. Then I'll cut it off. But do I still use Kick? I should multi-live stream. If I'm going to continue live streaming, I should multi-platform stream. I do still have my Kick account there. But I have not streamed there probably since I was in New Mexico 4 or 5 months ago, whatever it's been. I think I left New Mexico November 1st, so yeah, I've been gone like 5 months. 4.5 or whatever. You love the stream walking about? You know, I don't mind walking and talking, but I honestly, I really like walking and just being in my own head at that time because I find it kind of therapeutic. What's up, Yub Nub? You guys don't know Yub Nub. Yub Nub's a IRL live streamer, IP2 nut job. You might want to check out. He lives in California, at least the last time I watched him he did. He's got an RV, you never know. Maybe he's going to take off and be somewhere else. Hey, Yub Nub, did, what's her face? Vegan ever come down and stay in your trailer? I know she was talking about that once upon a time. I haven't watched her in a long time either. I don't watch her anymore. I kind of got just disgusted with her, to be quite honest. What's his channel? Yub Nub. It's right there. Yub Nub. No, she's nuts. Yeah, I think everybody knows that. I think everybody knows that for sure, bro. Faux show. All right, let's go prep some food before Mom gets out, so I'll be ready to get the food cooking. Yeah, I've been streaming. I quit streaming for a couple months. I was over it too, man. Plus, I was getting sober. I had lots of reasons why I stopped live streaming. But getting away from it actually was good for me because, yeah, live streaming can be pretty fucking toxic at times. And me, I was drinking like a fish, and I was doing fire sales and stuff like that all the time. And I, being the person that I am, I knew that somebody offered to buy me a bottle or something, I would probably go out and get it because I'm a drunk. And I didn't want to get drunk, so I stayed away. Did you watch Stroke Up last night? I haven't been watching any IRL streamers myself. I stopped watching IRL. I watch a lot of informative types of videos. Nowadays, shit on AI and well, lots of good stuff. Stuff that would probably bore you guys. I don't know. Maybe you guys would be into some of that. I don't know. So I got some chicken tenderloins this evening for our meal, which I'll do it over here. I'm gonna need a new roll of paper towels. Alright, so I'm going to start off with a little bit of olive oil. Oh yeah, brother. And we're going to do some pepper, salt, some garlic, and some smoked paprika. Like me lots of garlic. All right, maybe I can bring you all a little bit closer so you get a look at it. The Hobo's, what did Colonel Sanders used to call it? It was something secret. I forget. Oh, it was his seasonings. I forget the number. He had a number like 31 seasonings or whatever the hell it was. I don't recall. Plate, necking. So this one looks like, yeah. 11 secret herbs and spices. Wasn't that it? I think this needs a little bit more olive oil. Maybe not. Alright. So I have a ritual when I make these things now. First, these were frozen, but take them out of the package, pat them dry. Then these tenderloins always have this, whatever the fuck you call that, cartilage, I guess, in there. And I like to take a nice pair of kitchen scissors and cut that out. Set that aside. And then we're gonna dip it in the magic sauce. Make sure it's well coated. Look at that. Oh, it's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. Yeah, I think I should have used more olive oil. That's it. We'll get by. I don't think my mom likes hers too spicy, too much pepper especially. Oh, grab that little booger right there. That's what it's like. It's slippery, like a booger. Got to get it just right. Cut along the meat. Get it all out of there. Oh, yeah. Nothing like biting into a piece of chicken and it's all chewy and shit. You're like, I can't swallow that. Okay. Get these little rusty trusty scissors out. Come on, baby. This one's kind of cut weird. I have to cut the meat a little bit. There it is. Hey, Mother.
Where are you?
In the kitchen cooking. Where are you?
Oh, I didn't see you. Did you hear that bang?
Yeah, shampoo falling.
That damn big bottle of my shampoo. Thank God it didn't hit my foot.
Yeah, I don't like to do it like that because I hit them and they fall off and it's not no
Well,
bueno.
They fell off the other way too. That's when my foot got it. That time. Oh God. But there might be some kind of a thing I could hang in the shower. Put that on.
Maybe.
I'll have to look.
Alright.
Maybe Walmart has something. I was hoping the bottle wouldn't break. $34 for shampoo.
Oh crap, I forgot to cut the cartilage out of this one. Now my hands are all nasty.
$34 and I hardly got any hair. That should have lasted me 2 years. Are you streaming?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's alright, you can come in and say hello if you want.
Oh, I'm in my jammies. I don't want to go.
Well, there might be somebody out there to find you to be a sexy granny.
Okay, better boy, move over.
Yeah. Hot ass water. $34 for shampoo. Miles must be bald. Hasn't paid for shampoo in years.
Are you talking to me?
No, someone heard you say that you paid $34 for shampoo and they're shocked.
Oh, I was shocked. I've never paid that. But I was losing my hair, so it was worth it. I'm not losing my hair anymore.
I've been losing my hair for years. I have never found anything to make it grow back. I should try some Rogaine. Yeah, fuck that.
It's just not falling out anymore.
I'm too sexy to be growing back hair. Alrighty then. Let's see. Let's get some carrots down out here. There's a pot over here.
Oh, God. You guys kissing. Ugh.
Ugh.
Jeez. Sick.
Tornado? Is that a tornado?
The massive tornado cloud in Michigan.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Ripping through the
Oh my
southern
God.
state. Tree after tree uprooted from the ground. Several crashing into homes.
Oh my God.
Oh
Downtown
my
Michigan,
Lord.
a tornado took the life of a 12. Welcome back to Court TV Live. We are in Utah this hour for the murder trial for Corey Richards. Children's grief book author is accused of killing her husband, Eric, with a lethal dose of fentanyl back in 2022. Prosecutors point to Richards' increasing debt and trouble with the couple's marriage as motive.
All right, hard part's done. Hard part's done. Let's get back in the bedroom. I'm going to let the carrots get going, and I'm going to throw the chicken in about 3 minutes. Actually, I guess I can go back and get the air fryer warming up. Why not? Why not? You know, you guys remember I bought this thing about a year ago. It's been pretty good, but the more that I cook, the more I realize that it's too small for me. Especially cooking for 2 people. I need a bigger air fryer. Another thing about this thing I don't like is the white writing on there. Like if I don't have my glasses on, I can't see these friggin' things. It's like, well, right now I can because the light's on, but like normally this light is not on. I only have it on because I'm cooking, but if that's not on, I can't see these things.
20 to 30? What kind of
Come on, bitch.
do you hold to be an advanced EMT?
Well, I have advanced life support, pediatric advanced life support, and I do monthly training and recertified every 2 years.
390. Get that heating up.
Were you working out of our support?
Budget cooking channel for weight loss. Yay. I guess I do kind of cook on a budget, but there's nothing really that I cook that's real expensive. About the only thing I eat that costs a little bit of money, which isn't expensive at all, really. I buy these sirloin steaks from Walmart. Get like 4 in a pack, but they're like really small. And that usually costs between 10 and 12 bucks. That's it. But they're good. Throw that thing in the air fryer a few minutes and you're ready to chow down, baby. Ready to chow down. Ninja has a double air fryer. Look, bro, I'm not cooking for an army. I haven't been looking into them, but I've been thinking about that for a while, replacing that and getting a bigger one. But since it still works good, it's not on the top of my list of priorities. Who we got watching? Anyone? 21 people still watching? Wow. Walmart has the best bacon, Wright's brand hickory smoke. You mean that thick stuff? Yeah, I like that stuff too. My mom, she bought some bacon from Walmart. It was the bacon brand. The Walmart brand. Can't remember what it was. It was some kind. It probably was a hickory smoke, but I'd never seen bacon like this. The strips were like super thin, and she didn't like them. They said they taste horrible and they curl up. Since they're thin, it's so easy for them to curl. They kind of really suck, bro. They really suck. I was gonna look for something here. Boop, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right, that's all I needed. Ceramics action. What's happening? Long time no see, my dude. How you been? Haven't seen that name around a long time. I'm a great cook. My mom likes my cooking. She actually compliments me all the time. Oh, I had no idea you were such a great cook. I like to cook, man. I used to love to cook for my daughters and my wife, ex-wife, or whatever. She was my wife at the time. Yeah, I like cooking, but, when I'm alone, especially before, being alone and not caring about your weight, not caring about what you eat, not having the incentive to cook, eating a lot of crap food, fast food, microwavable food, just garbage. But if I'm, cooking for somebody else, then I kind of enjoy it. Aldi is buying up stores like crazy. We got one of those out here. I've never actually been inside of it, but my mom watches these reviews on supermarkets and stuff, and they say that they're one of the best and that they have fresher produce and stuff like that. So, but I've still not gone into it. It's like catty corner to the Walmart over here. I haven't bothered. We got us a troll. We always got trolls around here. Oh, I see him. Freeloader. Who am I freeloading off of? Mike? Mike the troll? Probably left already. You said to come in and talk shit. You're freeloading. I'd like to know from who, because, man, I need some money too, man. Tell me where that money's going to. I need it. Once you try the right brand of bacon, you'll never go back. That is some really good stuff. It's expensive, though. I do like that thick cut, smoky bacon, though. I gotta be honest. Applegate. No preservatives, no salts or anything. Gotta have salt. I mean, bacon really wouldn't keep, you know. I guess maybe salt's not considered a preservative. It would be considered a mineral, wouldn't it? How do you like cooking with the air fryer? I love it, actually. I love it. It keeps everything contained. Everything's clean. It always cooks everything thoroughly. Like when I cook this chicken, I'm going to go throw it in right now. But when I cook the chicken or I cook any other kind of meat, I'll cook it halfway and then I'll stop and I'll turn the thing over, flip it, so that, it's to be sure that it gets thoroughly cooked. But it cooks great. It was a good buy. I think I was just sitting around one night around Christmas time a couple of years ago, and it might have been Kel that had recommended that I buy an air fryer. Little sizzle. What's up? Drop the chicken in.
I didn't know that was on.
See, like this, man, it's just big enough for these, man. I couldn't really fit one more in there.
We used to watch that shit together, and then one fight.
So I'll throw it in for 6 minutes at 390 degrees.
This wasn't played by either.
Gotta be sure to wash my hands. Don't want to be getting sick. Raw chicken.
I said, I'm going to take a shower. And he said, do that, but I'm going to the doctor this week, so I'm going to tell him, I need extra heat in this house, otherwise I'm hot at night. And they told me to fill out this paper ticket to the doctor, so they can give me more gas and not have to charge me for it.
Little moisture.
That would be good. Well, I'm gonna have to pay for the gas bill, but it's not, they give you a little more gas and then. No, they don't give you this. They just give more gas.
I have to keep my ears open for when that air fryer shuts off. The beep on it's not very loud, and I can miss it if I'm not paying attention. I guess I should have turned on the lights. have a brand new, super expensive grill I won and never use it. Really? You're a bit clueless about propane. Now, I don't like cooking with propane. I mean, the propane grill is nice, yeah. But, in New Mexico, well, numerous places. New Mexico is just a good example. A lot of places, if you live in rural, will have propane to cook. And propane burns a lot hotter than natural gas. And that's why I don't like to use it, because I don't like cooking at high heat. Yeah. But a barbecue, not so bad. You're standing around it. Used to be standing around it, drinking a beer or something, watching the meat cook, but if you're cooking every day on a stove, I suppose you might get used to it, but I've never liked cooking with propane. Using a hickory pellet grill these days. Well, look at you, Zofo, look at you. You can also be a sous chef in a fancy restaurant if you ever needed to work. Meet lots of white shoe rich group people, huh? I don't think I'd want to work in a kitchen. I only worked in a kitchen one time. I've told you about it when I lived in London a lifetime ago. And I was working in this French-Portuguese restaurant. It was supposed to be an upscale restaurant. They're serving bottles of wine and making seafood and selling it at top dollar. Well, I got a job through this Brazilian friend of mine washing dishes. He had worked there as the dishwasher, but he quit and went to some other job, but he got me in there. Anyways, I was there. It was like Christmas one year, and I'm washing the dishes, and the chef comes over. He's like, "You got to wash the dishes faster." I said, "Well, I'm washing. I'm trying to get the shit off the plate, The guy's like, "Look, let me show you how to do it." He takes the plate and he rubs around the outside of the dish and leaves a big old fucking spot in the middle. I mean, a big spot. And he's like, "Now come with me." And he goes over. I don't know what he threw on there, some spaghetti or something, and throws something on. And he's like, "There, now, do you see it?" I'm like, "Oh man, that's fucking gross." And they were doing some other gross shit. They were taking like seashells and stuff off of the tables, off of people's plates, and throwing them into a pot, making soup with it. And they were taking wine that were left in people's glasses and pouring them back into the bottles. I was disgusted. I think I worked there like one more day or something, and I was like, I'm not working for these people. They should be turned in. It was a horrible place. And you eating salmon a lot? I eat salmon too, man. I eat salmon like 3 times a week. Trying to listen. Did that thing turn off already? I don't think it's been 6 minutes yet, has it? Let me give it a listen. I think it might have. It's been 6 minutes already. Shit. Time flies when you're streaming. Yeah, it did. Turned off. Glad I was paying attention.
What? I haven't got the records. Well, he was going to, but he never had. Yeah. I haven't even got your card.
step a little closer into the kitchen. Get the potatoes heating up. Leftover mashed potatoes she wanted. Where did I put that gravy? Oh, right in front of my face. Good thing it wasn't a snake. That's right, I'm cheating on the diet. Biscuit gravy tomorrow. Alright. Yeah, that's a country gravy sausage. Country gravy. Carrots boiling nicely. I better stay out here, I guess. Actually, let's go get my vape. Yeah, I got my mom into the biscuits and gravy. I buy that same brand what you're talking about, that country sausage gravy. And yeah, she asks me to make it all the time now. And I love it myself. Especially some scrambled eggs, maybe some bacon. Or Libby's sausage gravy. Bam! Waiter. What's up, son? Just cooking while I'm dinner. See you. Alright. Spoon here. Dinner's almost ready. Two minutes out. many pieces of chicken do you want? One piece of chicken. One piece of chicken. Come right up. What? You didn't ask for biscuits. You said biscuits with the mashed potatoes. Biscuits are already made. You want me to throw them in the microwave and heat them up? I can. I know I'm right. Saving it for you. I saved some of the gravy so you can have that tomorrow.
And all quarter prices are US dollars. You can request Ken's book, The Rapture, by calling the toll-free number you see on your screen 24/7, or you can visit our online bookstore at prophecywatchers.tv. Ken is a well-respected prophecy writer, authoring close to 30 books on subjects that few people will ever hear about in church. We've chosen 6 of his books that happen to
Not too many carrots, right?
The Ken Johnson Rapture collection includes The Rapture, The Ancient
I
Book
like
of Daniel,
carrots.
The End Times
I like
of the Ancient
carrots.
Church Fathers, The
I like
Ancient
lots of
Epistle
carrots.
of Barnabas, 3 Corinthians, Ancient
There we
Customs
go.
and the End of the World,
So you
and
get
The Ancient Epistles of John and Jude. When you order the Ken Johnson Rapture collection for your gift of $75, we're going to send you Ken's 6 books along with a free bonus DVD of the presentation Ken gave examining the 6 scrolls and what they have to say about the rapture. Our ministry exists to take as many people as possible with us in the rapture and to keep as many people as possible out of the tribulation. Will you stand with us today? The hope we have in Christ, the blessed hope, should encourage you to share the
make
good
sure
news of the
this-
gospel. Please
sure
send
this
it to
hot
your
enough.
friends and family with you when Jesus returns.
I'm Barry Stearman, and the gentleman
Yeah.
beside me has written this book, The Rapture. Ken Johnson, PhD, it says here. And if anybody deserves that footnote on their name, it's you. You are a student of the Word. And if you haven't read any of Ken's things, you really don't know what I mean by that. When I say a student of the Word, you go very, very deeply into historical subjects. And a lot of people are bored with history. You're not bored with history.
Not anymore. I was when I was in high school.
And I'll bet that a lot of people who've read your books are not bored with history either.
I would hope not.
We're talking about the present. And we're talking about our blessed hope and the rapture. To some of Ken's thoughts.
Oh, chilies.
This book, simply called The Rapture. Where do we go over this discussion right now? How about controversy? How
They told Nathan they were afraid he was gonna flip out and they were gonna put him on meds. He says, "You ain't putting me on any meds. I'm not gonna flip out. What happened to the TV?
What happened? It just turned off.
It went off. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Fox News? I don't want Fox News.
A lot of carrots. Vámonos, muchachos. Let's eat. Go eat. Go eat. Andy. Andy Yucko. What's up there, little buddy? Good to see you. Mm-hmm. Looking good, man. Well, thank you very much. Super easy to make. I put salt, pepper, garlic, and smoked paprika on this, and that was it. Oh, a little olive oil, of course. Little olive oil. Gotta have some olive oil on the meat. Woo! Buy a bag of frozen fire roasted veggies. Frozen fire roasted veggies. Not much going on with me, as you can see. Stuff in my face. Eating some good food, but look at that air fryer cooking. Oh yeah, brother, you can see the steam coming off there. It's mighty tasty. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Well, did you not get a good look at my food here? I gotta make sure my carrots don't go rolling off, but oh yeah, there we go, brother. That's it, brother. Healthy eating. If I'm not eating broccoli, I am eating carrots. I need to change up the vegetables. I'm very limited in my vegetables. I was buying some mix of kale and what the hell, arugula. I was buying a mix of kale and arugula, and I got some Skinny Girl salad dressing in there. That's how I did my chicken, Anthony, in the air fryer. I use my air fryer all the time. I like it for a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons too is, it's healthier. The grease, the oil, the fat, whatever, just runs off. Not stuck in a pan. It's not deep frying or anything like that. I don't eat anything fried anymore. Well, I lie. Sometimes, I make my mom sandwiches often, pretty much every day for lunch. And she likes to have some potato chips with her lunch. And she likes these sun chips. And so do I. But I take one chip, eat it, satisfies my cravings, don't have any more. That is what I use on my chicken smoked paprika. I bought sweet potatoes twice. Just buy one single sweet potato at a time to cook specifically in the air fryer. And each time I bought them, I never cooked them. They went bad and got thrown out. It's just more of a waste of money. Anthony Yucko, are you doing IRL now? Are you doing live streams? Is that what I'm seeing on? Is that what I'm picking up on your name there? Yeah, my mom eats good, Zopo. I think that's probably the thing that she likes. Well, she, of course, enjoys my company and all, but even though I spend most of my time sitting right here in front of the computer, and she loves my cooking. She loves my company. She enjoys having me here, that's for sure. She still drives me crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but not as bad. I think we get along a hell of a lot better when I'm not drinking. I think that things get on my nerves a little too easily when I'm drinking. It's even if I'm not drunk, man. That drinking carries over into your attitude like the next day. I mean, I know it did for me. I imagine it's because, it affects your liver. The alcohol affects your liver, and the liver affects your brain. So, yeah, I mean, I just have a whole lot better outlook altogether by not drinking. Thank you very much, Anthony. Thank you very much, Zoho. Yeah, that's the thing about Americans. We Americans, we don't have the same culture as a lot of other countries where, take care of your parents when they get old. I've seen that in Mexico, Thailand, Cambodia, but they take care of the older people and respect them. As here in the States, not so much. Plus, you get into your old age and your friends die off, your family dies off, people move away, you don't get out, and it can get lonely for older people. Trust me, I know. When I told you guys before, when I was running my computer repair business, a lot of my clients were seniors, and I know for a fact a lot of them would have me come over to their homes just so that I would be there and talk with them. Seriously. There's no doubt in my mind. I had people tell me, I just want you to come over and hang out for a while. Literally. So, it's good that I'm here for her because otherwise, Who the fuck's she gonna talk to? Who's she gonna see? Nobody comes around here. Yeah, I suppose it's different, different culture in every country, and just because Brazil's South America doesn't mean that they're going to just take care of them like I see in Mexico or one of the other countries I mentioned. Yeah, it is a good carrying thing, and I personally would not want to be put into a old folks home. I mean, if I ever got to the point where I couldn't take care of myself, then I could see it. But other than that, I would rather be lonely and at home than be in an old folks home. And that's like going someplace just waiting to die, in my personal opinion. I've never lived in one, so I don't know, but yeah, I know she appreciates it for sure. Old folks jail font. Sound good? What? What? What did you say in there? Huh. Food is mighty good. What you talking about, Charlie? I'm a good cook. I am a fantastic cook, Charlie. Yeah, I've heard of all kinds of old folks getting abused, mistreated in those homes. Especially if they don't have no family, nobody's coming around, nobody gives a shit. People are assholes. Think, well, I can just get away with this shit. Who's gonna, tell on me? Who's gonna say anything? So, yeah, some people are really fucked up. Am I on antidepressants? Nope. No therapy, no drugs of any kind. 100% sober. Been saying it over and over. I have like a whole different outlook on life being sober. What you want? You want some food? There you go. Alright, let me just rinse my plate off and then I'll be right back. That's all you're getting, buddy. Dry my nose. All right, where were we? Chorizo and eggs. Oh man, what I wouldn't give for some chorizo and eggs. My God. Yeah, you know, I don't think the chorizo would be good on the menu right now for me trying to lose weight. Probably not a good idea. I don't know though, actually, but there's a lot of grease, you know, oil, fat, and stuff in there. Probably not good. Although bacon's good for you. You could have that when you're on a diet. But ice cream, that sounds good too. Diet ice cream. Hardest to give up, most especially Moose Tracks. I like Moose Tracks. That's good stuff. Blade just passed away. Yeah, cut it out. Jimi, the master chef. Alcohol is a depressant, so it makes sense. Yeah, for sure. You know, I think a lot of times in the past when I'm having these emotional fucking breakdowns live on stream, always happens when I'm completely fucking drunk. I mean, I most certainly have suffered from depression in the past, but I can for sure see that alcohol is the main cause of a lot of that depression. Having problem issues with depression and then throwing some alcohol on top of it doesn't make it any better. That's for sure. Yeah. Everything in moderation. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with drinking. Like if you want to drink, go for it. But me personally, I know for a fact when I start drinking, I drink for one reason: to get drunk. You know, just have one and done. No, man. I want to party. I want to get sloshed. How much for the t-shirt? Well, I'm not selling these. I still have the file to make them. I could probably, I don't know if I could make you one or not, Don Julio, because I might be able to sell it off my Spreadshirt shop. I am still promoting, or I'm gonna promote my patriotic t-shirt shop here on YouTube. There's probably a link in the description of this video. Let's see. Let me have a look. Yeah, I got both my new shop, which only has 3 products in it. It's in the description. That's at shop.jimmythehobo.com. And then I got another one. It's called United Patriot Designs, but that's on Spreadshop, and I'm not using my own domain for that, and I'm not going to unless I move all the products off of there onto a different seller, a dropship seller. Spreadshirt sucks as a drop shipper. Their websites suck. Their products kind of suck. I mean, I don't know. There's not really much I like about Spreadshop. In fact, I was going to say eBay, but YouTube. YouTube doesn't even allow their shops on, or they don't offer them through YouTube anymore. That's how I got on my Spreadshop before, was through YouTube. My new official Hobo merch shop, shop.jimmythehobo.com, is hosted with, or yeah, I guess it's host. But I got it as a sub. That, you guys don't care. I'm selling to a company called Fourth Wall. Fourth Wall. I'd never heard of them before, but they're much better. Their products are much better. Matter of fact, I got this jacket. Here it is. I just got this because I have like no jackets. This is like a windbreaker jacket, and got some embroidery going on there. It says everywhere is home. Yeah, so I put that design on there. I wanted this to be all black, but they put white on the mountain. I don't know why the hell they did that, and probably change it because I wanted it to be black on black, but it got a little hoodie, some drawstrings, and even like the stomach area open. Oh, it's actually a carrying pouch. I hadn't even looked at this, but I put it on. And I bought it actually. It's just a pouch, like a kangaroo pouch, I guess you could say. I bought it one size too small. I got an extra large instead of the triple X because I'm losing weight, and I figure I want to get rid of all my gigantic clothes that I've been wearing. They all need to be thrown in the shit can anyways for the most part. I've been wearing the same damn clothes for years, pretty much. I've actually got probably 4 brand new t-shirts in there. Oh, actually, you know what? I got this other shirt that I actually am selling on my Spreadshirt shop. See if I can find it. It's so bloody dark in here. Turn on the light. See if I can find that thing. Just washed it. I wore it once. Oh, there it is. It is. I'm selling this one now on my merch shop. This is a t-shirt I bought. I ordered this double X2 because I didn't want to wear the triple X, but look at the details on that baby. Look at the details. I'm actually looking forward to wearing that this 4th of July. There's some other shirts I might get too. I kind of got this one. I wanted to see the quality. Plus, I wanted this design on the shirt. But I'm looking forward to wearing those double X's. Stop wearing triple X's. This one I'm wearing now is a triple X. They fit me much more comfortably now. They're not so tight from my big ass belly sticking out, pushing against the fabric. You like it? Well, thank you very much. You can get your own today. Get yours now. I should probably push my shop a whole lot more. But I'm trying to align the products on my new shop with being like more a health-focused, type of products before. Not the Patriot shop that I have now, but I had one before that. It might have actually been the same one. I don't know. Whatever. All the t-shirts I sold, like this one, I sold this one. I had the Hobo t-shirt, and I made sales, but it was kind of all over the place. So now that I'm focusing on my health and my sobriety and losing weight and all that kind of stuff, I want to keep the shop with those kind of products and not the donkey show. The Zonkey show. They don't even have Zonkies anymore now. They have paper mache Zonkies in TJ. because people were complaining, you know, the PETA people, or whoever, I think I actually heard it was PETA complaining that the donkeys, because they stand there all day, but the only time they get to go home is at nighttime. They would stop to take a break too for lunch. They'd go and take the donkeys. I used to stay in that place on 5th Street, Baja Hotel, whatever the hell that place was called. Sometimes in the afternoon you hear the donkeys, oh, from like a block away. They're super loud, man, donkeys. How do I make my own video thumbnails? Am I using AI? I now am pretty much exclusively making thumbnails with AI. Not always. Let me see. I think since I came back, I've been making them all with AI. Let me have a look. But the thing is I use 2 AIs right now. Well, I use more, but essentially I do everything, all my work, I do with either Google Gemini or ChatGPT. And neither can get the size right on a thumbnail. The recommended thumbnail size for YouTube is 1280 by 720. And I don't care how detailed I give them of a prompt that this must be a 1280 by 720 image, it never comes out that size. And in fact, like sometimes if I do something with an AI to make an image, oftentimes they'll have pictures of me on the screen with some text. Well, I have to get the AIs to move the text up, because usually I think what the thumbnails come out at, they're like 1583 by something else. Anyway, so what I do is I download them, import them into Photoshop. I resize them down to 1280, which then leaves the height of the thumbnail at 853. And so I've just used my cropping tool that I've got automatically set to 1280, 720. I click it one time, I save it, and then I upload it to YouTube. So yeah, primarily I'm using AI, and I'm looking at my videos, and yeah, it looks like every one I've done recently since I've come back, yeah, they've all been AI. Yeah, I don't see one here. I think the last one, no, I didn't do that one either. In fact, I don't know where I got that from. That might have been AI. But yeah, it's been a while. I've been using AI for a while. Looks like I started really using them back in mid-October. And I use both. I'll use Nano Banana 2. It was Nano Banana Pro. They've come out with a new version, but I'll do that in Gemini. I actually don't like the thumbnails made by Nano Banana Pro as much as I like the ones that are made by ChatGPT, believe it or not. But if I'm looking for anything other than a thumbnail, Nano Banana 2, the images are, are fantastic. I mean, even the one I use on this didn't come from Nano Banana, but I got it from ChatGPT. Even ChatGPT is really making some really nice images now as well. You missed the Nelson? Who hasn't hit the thumbs up? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Help a brother out. The Nelson. I tell you, that's a good spot for drinking. People watching. Usually I'm missing everything that's going by, but man, I see some wild shit on that corner. Sitting at the Nelson Hotel in Tijuana. Tijuana. Never forget that one dude. I think he had one leg. He had like a fake leg. And I don't know what he was doing. But I could tell he was drunk and I could tell he was looking for trouble. And he came up to me while I was sitting outside at the bar. And I just, I gave him a little bit of attention, but I wasn't gonna like get offended by his drunkenness and aggressive behavior. I knew the guy would go away eventually. Somebody just come up from behind him, man, and put their arm around his neck, fucking choked him out, and left him on the sidewalk, took his bicycle. You never know what the fuck you're gonna see down there. I never forget too. Seeing some guy getting his face kicked in at a bar there on 1st Street. He had been in there drinking for hours and didn't pay his bill. Some fucking bartender and bouncer took him outside, kicked their dog shit out of him. Put the Nelson on the green screen. I'm streaming from the telephone, and one, I'd have to download a picture to the phone and then turn on the green screen. I don't have the lights on all that. I can't be bothered. You want to see a picture of the Nelson? Go to my Instagram. Instagram.com/Jimi the Hobo. I think that's what it is. And, yeah, I got a picture of the Nelson there. I got a picture of the arch. Might even have a picture of Emily down there with the arch in the background. Are you going to try and quit the vape? Probably eventually. I keep saying it. I tried at the beginning when I first quit alcohol. I think it was at the beginning. Maybe it was a month after. I don't know. But I quit for about a day and a half. I could not. I couldn't go more than a day and a half. I was just like, I gotta have some fucking nicotine. And I had to satisfy my cravings. I just could not chance me drinking. I'll quit eventually, maybe, or I'll die trying. Let's hope not. Let's hope I got a few more years in me. Gonna tell you, that's one thing that made me think, I should probably start taking a whole lot better care of myself, because my father, he's in his 80s. My mother, she's gonna be 79 and just a wee bit. And like, if I live to be their age, I better start taking care of myself now. I'm gonna be fucked up by the time I get there. Once I quit on those, my breathing's already improved. I'm losing weight. I don't know if you guys noticed that when I'm out walking talk, live streams. I'm not huffing and puffing like I was before. Not anywhere close. They have a new burger at Wendy's, the bacon cheesy gooey burger. I don't like the gooey ass cheese, like, that melted cheese like they serve at 7-Eleven for their nachos, like the Velveeta cheese. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that cheese at all. Alright guys, I should probably go. It's been 3 hours. My battery's probably low. There's hardly anybody watching. I'd like to do some more stuff before I go to bed tonight on the computer, so I think I need to let you go. All that black tar in your lungs will clear up. I don't know about that. Would it clear up? Don Julio would probably like something gooey. You knocked out the drinking, now you gotta knock out that dirty mouth of mine. This doesn't leave a nasty taste in your mouth like you licked an ashtray, like cigarettes. This doesn't leave any. Actually, it does have kind of a sweet taste. I think they probably put sugar in here to give it like a little bit more flavor. also to help keep you addicted, keep you a dick. But yeah, it doesn't leave a nasty taste in your mouth. But if you're talking about my teeth, Don Julio, you know that's coming. I've been watching. Kraken's been buying up businesses, man. They're becoming more than just a crypto exchange. They are more than a crypto exchange, man. I can't wait till they go live, when they go public, rather. So I'll finally be able to get my teeth fixed. I'll be looking good, hopefully, by then. By the time I get my money, like if they were gonna go public, say the next month, and I got paid, say come around June, July, I'll be looking a lot better. I keep losing weight, and then I get some new teeth installed. I'm gonna be hot. Don Julio's gonna start sending them chicks with dick pics to me again. What do you think about content creation now that you're using AI? Will it pose a problem for content creation in terms of potential? That's a good question. I'll answer that, then I'll go. I think that AI content is going to eventually dominate. But I have no doubt in my mind there's still going to be people that are going to want the real thing. Especially like people like me, people doing IRL, real life stuff. But everything else, yeah, that'll probably go the way of AI. People won't have to show their faces anymore. They just make videos using AI. Why not? I think content of all kinds, Netflix or movies, everything is going to go that way. People are going to be put out of work. From actors, everybody from on the other side of the camera, gonna be out of jobs, man. So yeah, the whole world's changing. You better get into AI, man. You're gonna get left behind, bro. At least learn the basics. Learn how to prompt. AI isn't hard to use, like ChatGPT or Gemini. You can go there and talk with it, have a conversation with it, ask it. Hey, tell me. How can I talk to you to get better results? It'll tell you. It'll teach you. Anything you want to know, look into it. Anyways, I'm out of here, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out of here.